football's calling every place. The travel manager, take the lead. Winning titles is the creed. 10 cities calling, hear the cheer. Glory's waiting far and near. Madrid nights and London pride. Munich goals will never hide.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm G&G and this episode of Travel Manager we are starting Season 2 of the Save, Season 2 at Mallorca. We are away to Sevilla in a repeat of the opening day of last season, but we're away this time and it's a brand new team. Only one player has remained in the starting 11 from the last game of last season. We really have rebuilt this squad. We've been very busy in the summer. If you look at our prediction before the window really started, we were predicted to finish in 13th position there, and if we go to the table and look at the season prediction preview at the end of it, we are predicted to finish 13th. So that doesn't really tell the story of our summer because we have been very busy. If we go to the transfer history and we go to just at the end of last season, we let go a number of players for pretty big money when you look at it. If we look here, from here on in, Pratt's left for a free. All these players left. A young player called Miguelo left on a free. Dominic Grief, our goalkeeper, left for 6.75 million on that was his release clause. It was met. Meraki's release clause was met as well by Wolves for 34 million. Navarro was another player we sold for 1.6. Maffio, our backup right back, sold for 17 million. That was big money in, about 58 million in there. And then going to next, when the season ticked over, we sold more players. Leo Roman was our backup goalkeeper. Valiant, our centre-back, sold for 2 million. Capote sold for 9.5 million. Asano, our backup Japanese striker, 1.7 million. Mascarell, 3.7 million. And then Tony Lato for 2.9 million. So 22 million, roughly over 70 million brought in, and we've spent about 50 million, 60 million over the summer in different ways. Yeah, about that. Yeah, we brought about 50 million spent, 70 million brought in. Yeah, we've done pretty well that way. I really rebuilt our squad over the summer, which has meant our team cohesion at the start of the season is really poor with these new players, but managerial support not great too. Some unhappy players wanting new contracts we didn't give to, and so on. But so far, happy enough with the summer. We had a good pre-season. We had a tour in Japan, which went reasonably well. We beat Porto. We lost our last game of the pre-season to Napoli at home. But overall, it has been a reasonably good pre-season, good summer of business. I think we've built a squad which we're going to do better than the 13 predicted for sure. I think we could have a really good summer. There's some good names in this team. Let's get to the team. Let's start off with a new goalkeeper. It is Leo Jardim, brought in from Vasco da Gama, a goalkeeper I know from our Breaking Brazil series. He was available. We brought him in 2.8 million. We got 6.75 million for Grief. We brought in a goalkeeper who's arguably better than him. He is a really good goalkeeper. If you look at his attributes there, I think he will be a fantastic signing for us. We did bring in a backup goalkeeper too in Christian Rivero on a free transfer. He is our backup, a good solid backup. We were able to register a backup goalkeeper as well this season, so that's a real boost for us. But yeah, Leo Jardim, starting goalkeeper, Brazilian. And then it's a completely new back three. It starts with a familiar name in Yerry Mina, the big 6'4" Colombian, comes in on a transfer of 500,000 from Independiente in Argentina. Former Everton, Barcelona centre-back. I think he's a really good upgrade for us at centre-back. Bit of experience back there. Height, good jump and reach at 16. A little bit of pace about him. Yeah, really happy with getting Yerry Mina in. Alongside him is a player we got from Rayo Vallecano because we met his relegation release clause of 5.75 million. There was a lot of clubs after him. Thankfully we got him. It's Abdul Mumin. He is a really good youngish 26-year-old Nigerian centre-back. Good pace about him, 16 pace, 14 acceleration, 6'2" as well, jump reach of 15. Really good centre-back, I think. Brilliant that we got him in on a low fee because of that relegation release clause as well. And then alongside him is a German in Patrick Maninka, I'm going to go with. He is in from Bayer Leverkusen, 3.5 million. Really good centre-back as well in that position. We've really upgraded, I think, our back three on last season. We did concede a lot of goals. Hopefully we can rectify that this season. He is a good centre-back. Again, pace is decent at 12. Mainly his jump and reach and 6'4", heading a 16. He'll be a threat at both ends as a centre-back. Hopefully we can see some goals from him this season. Ralio is on the bench still as a backup centre-back, as is Inoue and a younger option in Van de Hayden, who is a Belgian who was out on loan last season. He is back in the lineup. Hector Bellerin continues as a right wing back. As I said, the only player remaining from the last game of last season, but he is pretty decent. We didn't have any offers from thankfully over the summer, so Hector Bellerin stays for another season. But on the opposite side is Manu Sanchez on loan from Alaves. He's on loan from Celta Vigo. He was at Alaves last season. He went to his career stats are a bit odd there. He went to I don't know what's going on there. He's on loan from Celta Vigo, but he apparently has never been at Celta Vigo. Not sure why that is. Probably hasn't played for them yet. But anyway, he's on loan from Celtic Vigo. He is here for the season. Former Atletico Madrid player. Good wing back, good crossing, good bit of pace about him. I think now we have two good attacking wing backs, maybe a little bit suspect defensively. But yeah, Manu Sanchez, a good player to have. He's a bit poor in the air, but hopefully our back three is good enough to cover for that. Into midfield, a new midfield too. We'll start with the first one that arrived in the summer, and that is Ben Talab here, former Tottenham, Newcastle, Schalke midfielder, in on a fee of 6.5 million from Angers in France. And yeah, I think he's a really good signing for us. Look at those attributes: good passing, good first touch, good finishing too for a midfielder if he can get forward. Good work rate, bit of pace about him. 6'2", another big man in our team. I think he will be a really good signing. And then a bit of a shock signing over the summer, a player that became available, and we jumped in to sign him for a record fee for the club of 14.25 million. It's Yuri Tielemans from Aston Villa. I don't know why he became available, because Villa, if we go to Aston Villa, they have just won a Champions League in the season. They're managed by Zinedine Zidane as well. I am really not sure why Tielemans was on the transfer list, but we got in there quick. It is a 14.25 million transfer, as I said. It's 12.25 million up front, and then add-ons that could come up to instalments to that 14.25 million. But yeah, we got in there quick when he became available. Really good player. We got 18 passing, 17 vision. He could control our midfield. He could be really, really important for us, and could be the player that helps push us towards the top of the table. New player in the number 10 role. We let a few players go midfield, as I said. So we brought in Lucas Bergvall from Tottenham on loan. He will develop over the season as well, so he's a really good loan signing in that number 10. We have Morlanes as the backup, with Danny Rodriguez still here, but I think Lucas Bergvall could be a really good loan signing for us. We're not paying too much of his wages. Really good signing. Look at those attributes. He will develop as well, so that he could be fantastic over this season. He's playing slightly out of position, playing in that number 10 role, but hopefully he will grow into it. Up front, two new strikers. As I said, Maraki's release clause was met. He's probably the one player I didn't want to sell over the summer, but he brought in 34 million, which allowed us to bring in players like Tielemans. And in on a free signing is Joel Perreault, in on a free from Swansea. I think he's a good striker to have in on a free. 16 finishing, 15 composure, 15 off the ball. Good pace about him, bit of height at 6'1". Yeah, really good player in on a free, and already a starting striker for us. And alongside another man we have signed from the Premier League. We have a little bit of a Premier League rejects feel a better lineup, but in on a free, effectively a free, because 7.5 million for Dominic Solanke, and he was transfer listed as well. If you look, he was on loan at Inter Milan last season, so he's barely played for Tottenham. On loan at Inter Milan, didn't score. He was transfer listed and had a fee arranged of 7.5 million. We got in there. Few clubs were competing with us, but we got in Dominic Solanke, and his attributes are really good. I think he could be very important. We've got Tielemans in midfield, we've got Solanke up front. I think they could be very important in pushing us up the table this season. Two decent strikers. We have options on the bench as well in younger players. I'll get to a moment about a nightmare we had bringing in on loan players. But yeah, if you look at the bench, Rivero, we've looked at backup goalkeeper. Ralio is there. Inoue. Moyaka is still there as a left wing back. Van de Hayden is the young centre back I mentioned. He was out on loan last season at St. Pauli. He's back as a backup centre back. So we do have cover now at centre back, which is good. Murray is our backup right wing back. And that's the position we didn't really get a good backup in Bellerin. Murray might develop over the season, but he's a little bit of a concern if he has to come into the lineup. It's an on loan centre back as well from Bayer Leverkusen in Belokan. He is a decent young player to bring in. We're paying 3,000 in his wages, and yeah, really good centre back. Another midfielder we signed is Gianluca Busio, Italian-American midfielder. Good backup in centre midfield for Tielemans. Ben Taleb, Morlanes, yeah, we have options in centre midfield this season, really, and really depth on our bench. We can really go to our bench when needed. Morlanes is still there. He is one of the players still around. Then a backup striker we brought in from Real Madrid is Noel Lopez. Good backup striker who could develop over the season. We're playing 3,000 as wages. That is, of course, the reason why we're playing loan for these of 3,000, even though we could have got less, is the minimum wage in Spain, which I learnt over the summer. We actually brought in a backup right wing back and a backup striker, another striker actually from Real Madrid, and could not register them because they were below the minimum wage on loan, which is annoying. So they are going to be in the B team this season. So we had signed 2 players to help our B team out, but yeah, that is not what we wanted. So we had to go back for another striker from Real Madrid. Thankfully we got Lopez, and we got another striker in on loan from Bologna in Italy. It is Benedict Hollerback. Hollerback is a good option up front, 5'11", good acceleration and pace about him. Yeah, I think he'll play a lot of games alongside Perot. Those two will probably swap in and out over the season. He's a former Bayern Munich player, went to Bologna, hasn't really played. He's on loan with us now, and hopefully he can be a good impact. And we have a youth player on the bench, a 15-year-old in Javier, who I think he could be a really good player developing if we're here long enough. He's already growing. He came in through our youth intake last season. Could be an option in that number 10 role for Bergwall if we need him. But yeah, Danny Rodriguez doesn't make the bench. He hasn't been registered. We just about snuck under the maximum wage that we can register players for with the 22-man squad I think we have. Yeah, about that. Yeah, so that is our new signings. I'm really positive about this season. I think we could do really well. We have good quality along the team, good depth as well. We can make changes in-game, which couldn't really do last season. I was always worried about bringing players on would weaken the team. That won't really be an influence this season. We're starting tough away to Sevilla. We started at home to Sevilla last season and lost them. Can we go away to them and win on opening La Liga Day? Tielemans playing the ball out to Bellerin here. We have 5 minutes gone on the attack. Hector Bellerin bringing the ball forward. Can he get across into the box? He can. Bergwall makes the late run. He can't win the header. Manu Sanchez picks it up. Can he take the shot? He can, but it's well off target. Poor effort. Stays 0-0. 27 minutes gone. Corner kick here for Sevilla. It will be Suso to take it. Can we defend this set piece? In it comes. They win at the near post. Hit the crossbar. Jardim wasn't going to save that. Bentaleb wins it. Clears it out for a throw in. Stays 0-0 with the throw in for Sevilla. Jordan has it for them. Plays it into midfield. Can we defend this attack? It is Sevilla trying to put a bit of pressure. Ball over the top. Manu Sanchez heads it back to Leo Jardim, and he will pick it up for us now. And can we build an attack from the back? 28 minutes gone here. Opening day of the season. Players getting used to each other. Here's Maninka to Tielemans, back to Jardim. We're passing around at the back. Yerry Mina has it now. Mina bringing it forward into midfield. Bentaleb wins it, plays it on towards Dominic Solanke. Solanke to Perot. Good link up between the strikers. Back to Moinka to Tielemans. Tielemans into Perot. Passing around nicely here at the moment. It's Moinka down the line to Manu Sanchez. Sanchez, the left wing back, bringing it forward. Bergwall in space, in time. Can he get across or is he going to go himself? It's Lucas Bergwall. He hits the crossbar. Oh, we both hit the crossbar in the space of 2 minutes in this game, and it remains level. Corner kick, 32 minutes gone, and Manu Sanchez to whip it in. Plenty of big man up for Sanchez. Whips it in. Yerry Mina can't win it. Falls back to Sanchez. He'll get another cross in. The Bergwall at the far post can't win the header. Isaac wins it for Sevilla. They bring it up the field and relieve the pressure. Crossfield ball towards Jordan here. And now Sevilla trying to get away from their half. They have done on the pressure here. Bellerin wins it back, but he loses it again. And now it's Pedroza in a bit of space. He can get the cross into the box. Bentaleb tries to get the tackle in. This is danger. Jordan whips it in. Isaac. It's cleared away by Moinka, and it falls into midfield, but Sevilla still have it. They're going to get another ball into the box. Perot tracking back, gets a tackle, but doesn't win possession. And now it's still Sevilla. Lots of pressure from the home side. Pedroza in space. Jardim. Oh, it's an unconvincing save, but he's got it away for a corner kick. And it will be another set piece delivered into the box. Jordan to take it for them. Can we get a clear? In it comes near post. It's won by Solanke. He heads it clear. It'll go out for a throw in and stay 0-0. Manu Sanchez with a corner kick for us. 10 minutes of the first half remaining. Whips it in towards the far post. Mumin is there. He's got a debut goal. Abul Mumin makes it 1-0. The man signed from Rayo Vallecano because of his relegation release clause. Instant impact. Puts us 1-0 up away from home. He was completely free at the far post. Manu Sanchez finds him. He wins the header. Nothing Bono could do in goals. We're ahead. Just ticking into first half injury time. 3 minutes to be played. 1-0 up. A little bit of an injury to Lucas Bergwall. Hopefully it's not a bad one and he can play on in the second half. Hopefully half time comes at the right time for him. But here come Sevilla trying to get back level. They've worked it into Suso. Danger here. And Jardim makes another good save. His debut as well. He'll want a clean sheet. He's got a couple of good saves in this first half. Now can we defend this corner kick? It's Suso to take it, whips it in. Solanke wins the header. It's away by Ben Talib. Trying to push it away as Ben Talib, but he can't win the ball. Now it's worked to Pedroza on the opposite side. Danger here. They're level right on half time. Oh, we were so slow to get across there. Nothing Jardine could do about that. It was fired home at his near post. And Pedroza levels things up right on half time. Bad time to concede, but watch how slow we were here. When the ball comes over to Pedroza, he has about a week to run into the box under no pressure, and then he can pick a spot, fire home, 1-1 at half time. Yeah, just disappointing not to go in ahead after taking the lead. It's been a decent first half from us without being spectacular. Of course, these players are still getting used to our cohesion isn't great at all. But 1-1 at half time. Let's see. I'm going to say good first half performance. Can we win it in the second half? Free kick for Sevilla right on the edge of the box, but the thankfully the wall does its job. It was Moinka, the big centre back, getting his head to it and pushing it over for this corner kick. Now we need to defend it better. Jordan to take it. He's going to whip it in towards that near post. It's headed clear by Moinka. Falls to the edge of the box. Oh, big chance for Sousa. Fired wide. Pedroza with a throw in. It's all Sevilla in this second half, which is a bit of a worry for us. They're coming on the attack. It's Sau for them. He's going to take the shot from distance. Fired over. Can't afford to keep giving them these shots though. We have less than 15 minutes to go. Corner kick for us on the near side here. Milanes to take it. Could we strike from a set piece again? He whips it in. Bussio's there. Moinka. Oh, Moinka heads it wide. Big chance for the German. Bellerin with a throw in down to Solanke. 10 minutes to go. Could we get a late goal? Yerry Mina. Bussio, who's come on in midfield for his debut, plays it to Mina. Mina across to Mumin, the goal scorer for us. Back to Yerry Mina. Mina looking for options. Back to Mumin. Can he spread the play here? Leo Jardin pushing out. Plays it to Mina. Mina to Bussio. Quickly on to Morlanes. Can we make something effort at Solanke? Solanke plays it out to Bellerin. Bit of space here. Plays it through for Hollerback, who's just come on. Yes! Benedict Hollerback. Oh, is he onside? There's no flag. I think this is a late goal and a debut one for Hollerback off the bench. Goal given, yes, 2-1 up, 9 minutes to go. It was well worked in the end. Good link-up play here between Solanke and Bellerin. Hollerback makes the run, fires it in when he's 1-on-1. 9 minutes to go. Can we get an away day win? Long ball played forward towards Hollerback, but he can't win it. Coming up to 5 minutes to go. Sevilla pushing for another equaliser. It's Suso for them. Suso trying to go infield, cross here now. We need to hold our shape if we can. Plays it out wide to Pedroza. Bellerin trying to get out there to stop the cross. Pedroza gets it in. Oh, Jean Jordan makes it 2-2. Their lead did not hold it long there. Oh, we're just a bit slow. For some reason, it's Bellerin on that side. It's a bit slow to push out to Pedroza. We'll see it here again. He does eventually get there, but he can't prevent the cross coming into the box. And then it's just an easy finish for Jordan. It's 2-2, 5 minutes left. We have just over a minute of injury time remaining. It's Sevilla on the attack. They got a late goal on opening day last season to beat us. Are they going to do it again? Ian Acho's in there. It's cleared up to Solanke. Could we get a late goal? Oh, Solanke nearly gave it away. Gets it clear to Pedroza. We're into the final minute of injury time. Are Sevilla going to accept a point on this day after being behind twice? We're pushing up to try and win the ball back. Can't quite do it. There's space here for Sevilla to come on the attack. It's Suso for them into Jordan. Jordan has a bit of space back to Bade. And a ball over the top. Can we cut it out? Yes, we can. Mallorca. But Mallorca does win a ball over the top for Ian Nacho. Jardim off his line to claim it. And that will probably be it for this game. So it will be a point on opening day. Away from home is a decent result. But we were ahead twice in this game. We've shown some quality. We've shown some issues at the back as well. Oh, Yerry Mina. Ian Nacho. Jardim with a wonderful save. Yerry Mina nearly gifted the 3 points to Sevilla there. What a nightmare debut that would have been. Moinka gets the corner kick, headed clear. Ball into the box, headed towards goal. Jardim makes the save. We're over the injury time now. The referee blows the full-time whistle. We got away with it at the end there, but it's 2-2. So there we have it. It's a point more gain than we did on the opening day last season against Sevilla. We are in 10th position at the moment. A positive start to the season. New players, as I said, still settling in. If we look at those dynamics again, our cohesion is very much in the middle there, but it is getting better. Managerial support could get better too, hopefully, and that will help us. But yeah, I think that is a positive start to the season. We have a tough game up next as we go have Real Madrid at home, but we're going to come back in the next episode for games against two sides who finished close to us in the table last season when we finished 11th. Villarreal away from home, that'll be a tough one, and then at home to Getafe, and hopefully we can start to put some more points on the board and start to push up towards, I think this season's aim is to get into Europe. I said that I want next season to be the one we push for the title. So yeah, we need to get into Europe this season and hopefully attract even more high quality players to this squad. If you did enjoy this episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and that people are enjoying them. If you have any feedback on our summer business and the opening day fixture, please leave it in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and helps you catch every episode of Travel Manager. And until the next one, please take it easy.